Kia ora and welcome back to Breakfast. It is 5 to 7. More than 4,000 New Zealanders live with multiple sclerosis. For many, managing intravenous treatments involves hours of travel and hospital time every 6 months. But MedSafe has just approved a new treatment, a 10-minute injection, just as effective but requiring far less time and resourcing. Graham Walker was diagnosed with MS in 2013 and is the president of MS Taranaki, and he joins us now. Morena, Graham, thank you for being with us this morning. This seems like wonderful news that MedSafe has approved this new treatment, is it?
Morena, Jenny May. Yes, it is wonderful news. It's amazing, really. Very cool.
How would this change treatment options for people like yourself with MS?
Well, the thing is that people will be able to get their treatment in maybe 15 minutes rather than all day. So it'll enable people to concentrate on managing their lives rather than managing their treatment.
Yeah,
and also it'll be amazing for resources at hospitals, because rather at the moment, I go into a day clinic and hey, I really don't mind too much. It takes a whole day to do the treatment and ties up a whole lot of nurses and clinicians. Yes.
So it would free up resources at our hospitals. It would free up, people like yourself who have MS in terms of time. So it sounds like a good thing, right? But it's
really good. Yeah. Yeah.
So the move now, though, Graham, is what you're after is actually trying to get Pharmac to fund this, right?
That's true. That's true. It's always a bit of a mission, but funds are short, and we have to advocate for people with MS. That's what we do, and we do it well. So.
Yeah, and how are you going to advocate for that, knowing that Pharmac only has a certain budget, and trying to get them to help allocate some of this money towards this treatment?
Well, the big problem at the moment is, it's really. I live in North Taranaki, and the Taranaki-based hospital is where I go for my infusions, and they manage their infusions fairly well. But I know there are some hospitals like Christchurch where people are on the waiting list for ages, like for 6 months or more, 12 months to get the treatment. And there's this the narrative in MS is that brain health time matters, and time is really important. So as soon as we can get the treatment and slow down the advance of it, people are way better off.
Yeah, well, you're talking about a whole day or, hours of waiting for this treatment, and here it could be done with this new one in 10 minutes. You talk about infusions. How does this treatment help you as someone with MS?
Technically, there is no cure for MS, but it slows down the advance of the disease. So, I'm on treatments that are a life changer. And it's just amazing that maybe 15 years ago there just weren't the treatments, and the advances in treatments are amazing, and the research is almost logarithmic. And people have said to me, "You're really lucky to be diagnosed with MS at this time in the timeline." But that's a strange thing to say, but it's really true.
No, and I get it, because you've seen how treatments have evolved over the years, right, Graham? So Did you ever believe in your lifetime that you would see treatment that has come to this point where it can be done within 10 minutes?
When I was first diagnosed 12 years ago, there were no treatments for my form of MS, which is primary progressive MS, no treatments at all. And when the neurologist told me that's what I had, I said, "So what happens?" He said, "I really don't know." He said, "It's called the snowflake disease. Everybody is different." And now there is treatment, and it's a positive that you can grab hold of, and makes one hang of a difference.
Yeah. Is there any way that people can help as you advocate towards Pharmac funding this new treatment?
Awareness is huge, and thank you very much for having us on Breakfast, because if we can get the message out. The world's full of really nice people, and we just got to get the message out to people. People don't know much about MS and don't know what the treatments are really, how much they can help, and they are amazing. Just amazing. Yeah.
Well, Graham, you're amazing. Thank you for being with us on the program this morning, and this is wonderful news. Now, the next step Yeah, next step is to see if Pharmac can come on board and fund this. Graham Walker, President of MS Taranaki, really a pleasure to talk to you this morning.
Thank you very much, Jenny May. Lovely.
Thank you.